Good evening, Mr. Roger Schmidt. I would like to know your opinion about this game.
Yes, actually it's very simple. So I think Braga played a very good game. We were not in a normal shape, so they deserved to win. So I think we cannot complain about the defeat. Actually, we were in a good mood. We trained well this week, but then on the pitch it was different. Of course, if you concede a goal very early, then it's always difficult, but it's not an excuse. I think afterwards we also were not connected enough, not focused enough, and you also felt not the right energy. Normally we are able to play different in ball possession, more vertical, quicker, more also in the final third of the opponent. Today was too slow, too much sidewards, too much backwards. Braga did it different. They played very straight, very vertical, good in transitions, and yeah, at the end, after the halftime, I think we tried to change our approach. I think we had also 1-2 good moments. I think directly after halftime, I think we had a big chance with the header of Gonzalo. If we score, then maybe we could create new energy, and then maybe we can come back in the game. But so we were also not efficient with the few chances, and that's why Braga deserved to win today.
Boa noite, good night, Roger Schmidt, António José Leite, CNN. After 29 games, Benfica have lost a game. Is this a game to remember or to forget, is the first question. And the second, why we haven't seen Benfica with willpower and energy as we used to see in the other 28 games?
Yeah, it's not to forget, it's to accept. So it's also part of football. And if you want to achieve something, then you also have to show a good attitude when you lose games. So I think that we lost today, that you can, it's not a shame to lose against Braga. It's a good team. But nevertheless, I think we were able to win, of course, if we play better. I think the surprise is that today is the first loss. So I think now we can maybe appreciate what we did before. But I think what we have to do now is to analyze, to talk about the match today, and then to show a different game on Friday against Portimonense at home. So I think that's what you have to do. So you cannot change it anymore. You have to live now 1 week with this defeat. And on next Friday we have the chance to turn it around again, and that's what we have to do, and that there's some work to do. I think we saw it today. So also the individual shape of the players were not on top level. I haven't seen a lot of players on their normal level, and then together with the lack of connection and togetherness, it was not enough to play today for 3 points.
Hi, good evening, Roger. Just a few weeks ago, some of these players were playing the World Cup. A couple of them were winning the World Cup. Do you think there was a mentality issue as well that affected?
To be honest, in my opinion, Nico and Enzo did it well today. Those were 2 players who were on their normal level, in my opinion. But I think that's what I said also before the game. These 2 players, they have a rhythm, so they played continuously the last weeks. But we have also some players who were at the World Cup and they haven't played there. They haven't trained a lot, and maybe it could be a reason that they need some time now to build the flow up again and to create their best shape. But I think today we have to say that we were not good enough in total. Maybe we also have to think about the approach, about my approach today. But at the end we cannot change it anymore.
Mr. Schmidt, good evening. Cristina Borges, CMTV. Was this the last match Enzo played for Benfica? And are you happy with his performance?
Yeah, I think I already said that. In my opinion, Enzo and Nico did it well today. I don't know if that was the last match of Enzo. So I think Enzo he's a great player. Since he arrived at Benfica, he's doing fantastic, playing fantastic football. Also as a person, he's completely identified with the club. And like I said before the match, sometimes things in football happen, and then players have to make decisions. And we will see what happens next weeks.
Hi, Mr. Roger Schmidt. Tonight the game showed that it's too difficult to keep the top level. What kind of damage can this result cause in your team?
I think important now is our reaction, so that you can lose sometimes games, like I said before, is this part of football. But I think we have a very good spirit in the team. We created a lot of confidence also in the last months. We played a lot of very difficult matches. We never lost. Today we lose. I think it was also the first time that we did not deserve more than the defeat. So I think all the other matches we played, it doesn't matter if it was a draw or a win, I think we deserved the result. Today I think we were not good enough to win, and also not to draw. So it was a fair result, and we have to accept. But I think it will not cause a lot of damage, because we will show a good reaction.